Whiskey Cactus here. Back with more Trails from Zero. Let's hop on in. We got stuff to do, man. This game is really long. We're still in the prologue. And we got great music playing. We have just the best music playing. I don't think there's anything else to do at the moment. We can't get that treasure chest right now. I think it's time to go back to the thing. Great, thank you. Thank you, OneDrive. I don't really, it's not really important. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back this way. And let's turn it, I can't feed the cat again, can I? Can I feed the cat again? No. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Alright, I want to turn in quests. Never mind, I don't want to turn in quests. There's a note stuck to the bulletin board. Got some errands to run and wrap up the case however you see fit. I guess he stepped out. Wants to bet he ran away because the case seemed like a pain in the ass. I've been given permission to solve the case however we like. What's the next step? Should we review what we know? Okay. Start a meeting, inspect the... Okay. I want to do this first, and I want to report everything to HQ. Nothing to report. Okay. Then I guess we're good to go. Let's do it. Start the meeting. Oops. Here goes. This is like the big climax of the prologue. So let's get into it. The incident took place around midnight 5 days ago. Members of both the Saber Vipers and the Testaments were each ambushed by unknown assailants. However, the attacks occurred at two different locations in the city's downtown district. Here and here. Yeah. The Testament's member was attacked in the alleyway to the west, and the Saber Viper got messed up in front of Ignis, which is toward the east. In other words, the attacks happened at opposite ends of the area. Exactly. By spacing them this far apart, it prevented each group from immediately learning about the attack on the other. Both gangs took their wounded members directly back to their respective bases, and the victims were moved to the hospital the next day. Weren't the victims transported there in the same ambulance? Yeah, I can only imagine how much of a shock that was to the paramedics. The gangs, however, wouldn't be aware of the ambulance's passengers. So consequently, each group came to the conclusion that they were attacked by the other, which is what we confirmed today. Yeah, the only answer that makes sense is that there was a third party involved. Unless both groups rehearsed their accounts, chances of either group being responsible for attacking the other are pretty slim. Agreed. Based on the evidence so far, it's safe to assume that the attacks were the work of some third party. All we can do now is consider all the possibilities and rule out the ones that don't seem feasible. But we already have an idea of who that third party might be, isn't that right, Lloyd? Yep. They're the ones in control of Crossbell's criminal underbelly, the notorious Mafia, Ravach & Co. According to the intel Grace shared with us, someone spotted mafiosos snooping around the downtown district a couple weeks ago. Fortunately, we don't have the time to verify the credibility of that. But for now, let's take two. But for now, let's continue the review with the assumption that Ravach was responsible for both attacks. Well, that just brings us to the next question. What was their motive? Exactly. Figuring out the answer to that is crucial. If we can't figure out their motive, we're all the way back to square one. Motive, huh? There's hardly any conflict of interest between the Mafia and the two gangs. There must be some line that connects these three dots together. I imagine you already have some idea of what that is, don't you, Lloyd? Well, I can't exactly say with absolute certainty, of course, but I think there's at least one thing that might connect these three factors. Well, Wazi's got nothing to do with any of it. Wald has nothing to do with any of it. Look, man. I've played enough Trails to know who these fuckers are. All the fucking pots they got their fingers in. The only realistic possibility that comes to mind is Heiwei. Alright, our grizzly friend mentioned them, didn't he? That definitely feels like the most likely possibility for now. In that case, though, what about Heiwei connects these three? In order for them to be connected, there must be some necessity. For example, was it this connection with Heiwei that makes the attacks? Is there a word missing? No, I guess it's... Alright, let me... Take two. For example, was it this connection with Heiwei that made the attacks against the two gangs unavoidable? Yeah, that would explain everything. Oh? What you thinking? Well, about that necessity Tio mentioned. What do you think Ravach would do if they found out Heiwei was trying to establish a foothold in Crossbell? Well, I imagine they'd want to build up their forces pronto. Recruit more people and upgrade their weaponry, you know? Ravach should have no problems getting new weapons given their known smuggling operations, but how do they go about recruiting people? Good question. Normally, they'd hire Jaegers. That's unlikely in Crossbell's case, given the scrutiny the neighboring countries put on us. So long as the non-aggression pact stands, Erebonia and Calvard would never overlook unauthorized Jaegers entering the state. The two Diet factions representing them would likely react the same way, too. Oh, that's it. Lloyd, could the Mafia be... recruiting the gang members? Hot-blooded and more or less disciplined. Can't think of a more perfect pool of candidates to beef up the Mafia's presence in the city. But there are certain individuals in each gang preventing that, aren't there? Yeah. Right. I could never see Wazi cooperating with the Mafia, and I doubt Vald would bow down to any kind of authority, even Ravach. He is not the type of person who would allow others to boss him around. So Ravach realizes this and plots to weaken the two gangs, intending to swoop in later and bag the remaining members. Well, that must be it. Remember, this is still nothing more than a theory. All we've done is bring together the facts and try to make sense of them. Now, look at you being all modest. I think that your analysis of the situation isn't too far off from the truth, Lloyd. Your reasoning was sound and logical. Clearly, your detective certifications were well earned. Guys, come on, man. Our next move should be to explain our theory to those two, don't you think? Those two? You don't mean. I sure do. Vald Vales and Wazi Hemisphere. Leaders of the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. Well, alright. Let's fucking do it. There he is. Station Street, near where the construction materials are stored. Asking me to come here alone in the middle of the damn night. Who these police brats think they're dealing with? There goes the train. What's that? The last train bound for Calvard? Yes, I believe it was. Wazi. Good evening, Vald. What a beautiful night to bathe in the mystic moonlight, wouldn't you agree? Oh, this is rich. You pretend to be one of those CPD pipsqueaks to catch me off guard? You must think you're so damn clever. Fine, bring it on, pretty boy. If you're looking for a fight, I'm more than happy to give you one. Let's end this. You know I'm always up for a bit of late-night wrestling, but alas, I am but a mere guest at this rendezvous. What the hell does that mean? You'll see soon, they just arrived. It's you, punks. Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. Oh no, it's a pleasure to be here. So, what's this fun anecdote you promised to share with us? Well, I don't know if fun is the right word exactly, but I'm sure you'll both find it interesting, at least. Hold the phone. Anecdotes? Fun? What the hell are you two going on about? Oh, Vald, you're such a simpleton. What do you... Surely you remember the incidents that occurred 5 nights ago. They're here to tell us who they believe the culprit was, obviously. The culprit? What do you mean? Impressive deduction, Wazi. I assume you already had your own suspicions. Well, at first I wondered if one of my members had perhaps acted out of line, but as I started to sort things out, I realized that something was off about the whole situation. That goes for the Saber Viper's side, too. Sadly, that's as far as my deductions could take me. I see, well, that'll make things easier to explain at least. Vault Veils, I know there are still gaps in your theory. Still, would you listen to what we've found so far? Fine. Keep it short. Waste a minute of my time and I'll bash that baby face of yours in. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. And that's what we've come to. That's what we've come to with the information on hand. I'd like to hear each of your thoughts on it. My, how unexpected. To think that we played right into the Mafia's hands. Does that mean you agree with Lloyd's theory? But of course, after all, Ravach sent some of their agents to visit us already. They asked us to work for them, promising us the moon and stars for our service. Needless to say, I immediately turned them down and sent them on their merry way. Interesting. Settles things with one of them. So, Vald, I assume the Mafia paid you a social call as well. Yeah, about a month ago. They were acting all high and mighty, so I decided to show them what real strength looked like, sent a packet real fast. Can't believe they actually had the balls to pull a fast one on me like this. Ozzy, I'm postponing our duel. First, I gotta warm up by crushing the smug mugs of those mobsters. Wait, you can't. Such a short temper. Calm down, Vald. Acting recklessly will just lead to... Last time was merely jest, but you really are a simpleton. Say that again? You know perfectly well that you don't stand a chance against the Mafia on your own. Just imagine it, the leader of the Saber Vipers, Vault Veils, waltzing into the Mafia's sight like a pig to slaughter. You won't stand a chance. Shut up, we don't know what'll happen till we try. Maybe you could survive, but what about your poor little Vipers? Can they catch bullets with their teeth? What do you propose we do then, you bony wise ass? You really expect me to just sit here and swallow the shame of having our men hurt like that, huh? Of course I don't. I believe that only a small part of the Mafia was actually involved in this little scheme. As such, there's no need to take the whole organization on, just the handful of them who have it coming. And I know just the way to get our revenge and ensure they never show their faces in the downtown district ever again. I'll require your help, though, Vald. You need my help? Hold on, you two. What are you planning? Behave. If you do anything to break the law, I'll relax. If anything evil happens... Evil. If anything illegal happens, you'll be right there to stop it. After all, you're helping, too. The fuck we are. Isn't it your responsibility to resolve the conflict brewing in the downtown district? I'd claim that makes it your obligation to gently persuade the Mafia into leaving all of us down there alone. For good. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Lloyd. Well, exactly as was he talking about? I do not quite understand either. Looks to me like he's about to sink his fangs into poor Lloyd. Remember, it was you who bothered to call us out here to share your grand theory. Isn't it only natural to see this case through? Man, we are getting so in over our heads. 3 days passed since then. I feel the need to continually remind you that we are still in the fucking prologue. Downtown District is enveloped in an atmosphere so tranquil it bordered on eerie. Then... oh, it's fucking time. It is fucking time. Way too quiet around here. I went through all that effort and those dumbasses still haven't torn each other apart. Don't you worry, those guys are doused in gasoline at this point. One small spark, everything will be up in flames. Those morons won't even know what hit them. All we gotta do is find another underling or two and beat the crap out of them. Blue or red don't matter as long as you see one kick his ass. And for your own sake, you better not get caught. Use a slingshot for a Saber Viper, just bash one of those Testament guys from behind. Got it. Let the hunt begin, boys. That about confirms everything we needed. Doot, just taking a walk. very, riveting. Very riveting stroll. There he is. There he is. Yeah! Well. One tiny blue bunny down. What a dumbass. Fell right into our trap. Yeah, got time to waste. Rough him up, boys. Just be sure you don't kill him. Just business, no hard feelings, eh? Think again. Haha. What? Hell? Honestly, a little shocked. I really didn't think you'd fall into our trap so easily. Who the hell is this guy? To tell you the truth, I'd be fine with cuffing you and taking you down to the precinct already, but I'm not sure the Force will find just this one sting operation sufficient evidence to hold you, so I'll have to let you go this time. Oh crap, don't tell us this guy's with... He's a cop? Not to worry, boys. He's just a special helper. Dude, you serious? How the hell did they fall for this? Lloyd's prediction was impeccable. You alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm fine. Putting that shock-absorbing pad under my hood was definitely a good call, though. Damn it. You were on to us since when? Well then, gentlemen, that raises the question, what will be your next move? Surrender peacefully now, and I may be merciful towards your misdeeds, or if you'd prefer, we can do the hunting this time. That may prove entertaining. Damn. Split up. Scatter. Two of you come with me. Wazzy. Hey, hold on a second. Crap. Should we do, Lloyd? Oh, who do we call to? Who do we call to? One thing I want to do here. I want to double check something before we do this. The question is, do I want to try to get all 3 characters even? I think I want to do that, right? Because then we can see all 3 of the, like, special scenes. There is a way to do this. Okay. So I'm going to follow this guide here, this bonding guide. And we're going to use this to determine, or to even out everybody's stuff. Right? And that way we can get the final bonding scene with all 3 characters. Yeah. So we're going to have to pick specific characters at specific points for these kind of things. So, for this, we're going to go ahead and pick Randy. Cool. That's what we're going to do. Pick Randy. Good. And this will be... It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass because we're going to have to, like, redo something later on in the game 3 times in order to get all 3 of the final scenes. But it's worth it for, like, character development and story stuff. It's going to be worse in the next game when we have to do it, like, 7 or 8 times for all the characters. But you got it. Roger. Alright, I'm going to follow that guide. Because that will tell me how to, like, evenly spread out all of the bonding stuff. Need to contact HQ. The boss finds out we screwed up, he'll... Damn. We should at least... Where do you punk asses think you're going? Oh, you guys are so fucked. When they get here. Checkmate. Indeed, it's up to Lloyd and Randy now. Damn, those morons. I got much choice, gotta go from the back. Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Nope. There's Wazzy. A valiant effort, but no dice. Where'd you come from? Jump for it. Hell yeah. Got nowhere else to run now. Poor guys have no idea what's about to hit him. I think we get Wazzy for this fight. fun little game of cops and robbers has come to an end. Surely you've realized your best option is to surrender, no? Alright, they're gonna try to fight us. Here goes. Seems they want to fight. Alright, so I think we gotta scan. Do we have to scan them, or do I have them already scanned? You are scanned. You are... Okay, so I've scanned these guys. Alright, so I don't need to worry about scanning them. Go ahead and just start beating them up. You are good with crafts and arts. What do you got? You got some arts, yeah. Okay, but I don't really know that it matters. Love that. Big love that. Blind is really, really crippling because of counterattacks. Nicely done. Nice. We don't really have a good way to heal because we don't have a healer at the moment. Makes this a little tricky. Let's go ahead and S-break with Wazi, though. You can see his S-break. Get a chance to see this, because he's not a character we're going to get to really have for the game. There you go. Nicely done. Damn kids. Knew they weren't going to be pushovers, but that was tough. Guy had one hell of a gun, seemed military grade to me. Bet good Mirai was made in Erebonia. Sure, that's just one of the many kinds of weapons their group smuggles. By the way, Lloyd, I must say you played your part as bait to perfection. The dramatic confrontation and fall, it looked so real it had me on the edge of my seat. Well, your plan didn't give me much of a choice, did it? Wasn't about to let anybody else put themselves in harm's way. Man, that was your reason for putting yourself in the crosshairs? Don't know if I should say you're a nice guy or just a sucker. Soft-hearted nature of yours is sure to cause problems in the future, although I don't necessarily find that part of you to be a turn-off. Anyway, I was able to exact my revenge, and it was all thanks to your help. Cooperation has been much appreciated. Cocky little... Where you get off acting like you won? Now you done it, you sons of bitches. From this day on, you made an enemy of Ravach. I'm sure we have. I'm sure that's going to be a major source of conflict for the vast majority of this game. You damn rookies will rue the day. All the Diet members are on our payroll. Don't think you'll be able to get away scot-free. Is that what you think? What? Looks like you haven't taken your lesson to heart yet. New plan. I'm gonna hang you dumbasses upside down like a bunch of punching bags and then beat the absolute piss out of you. Wait, Vald, that's going to... Not to worry, you can leave the rest to us. Vald, try not to get too carried away, okay? These guys are professionals, after all. They could bite back even stronger next time if you mess with them too much. Whatever. How about this, boys? Why don't we keep this friendly little spat to ourselves? I doubt pros like yourselves would want your bosses to find out you got your asses handed to you by a bunch of brats like us. Such a pathetic report wouldn't go over well now, would it? Get bent, asshole. You'd be too large under if we were taking you seriously. My, I'm no lawyer, but if you ask me, it's probably in your best interest to bow out now. Is that... Grace? You're still not Dorothy. What are you doing here? I've been keeping my eyes peeled for my favorite new rookies these past few days. And much to my expectations, what an absolute feast of information you've given me. Oh boy, I'm dying to write up a riveting tale in my next article about this unlikely operation. Why, you're just some bitch from the local rag. You think you could take Ravach on, huh? Well, circumstances are more complicated than I care for, so I won't reveal your names. However, if you bad boys are caught pulling another stunt like this, I can't make any promises. Ugh. Fine, whatever, we'll be going now. If you don't keep your word, lady. Yeah, standard issue threat, I got it. To be fair, though, you're the ones that should be worrying about keeping your promises. Wouldn't want to be in hot water now, would we? Crossed the line again, and a little birdie told me you might find the bracers on your tails. The stupid bracers? Come on, man. This is our thing. The bracers? Just a little FYI, Arios was strongly considering taking over this case. How about fuck Arios? Naturally, being as in demand as he was totally up to his neck in requests. He figured he'd leave it in your guys' hands this time. Is that true? He's keeping tabs on us, eh? It appears to be the case. Oh, hell no. As if we'd ever be moronic enough to make an enemy of Arios McLean. There's no point in staying in this dump any longer. We're out of here. Bye, guys. Oh boy, Arios McLean, the Divine Blade of Wind. I've heard my fair share about his exploits, but I didn't think the name alone would be enough to send the Mafia packing. Hell with this shit. Screw it, show's over, boys. Get your asses moving, we're leaving. Yeah. Bye, guys. I must say I couldn't have done it without your help, so I'm assuming this means mission accomplished for you. Yeah, I suppose so. Guess our original mission was only to stop that one fight between your gangs a few days ago, and anyway, you shouldn't have a reason to go to war with Vault anymore, right? Oh, Lloyd. Lloyd, come here, Lloyd. Lloyd, come here. Fucking dumbass. What are you going on about now? What? Whether the Mafia is involved or not, it's not like our relations with the Saber Vipers are going to change overnight. We're still going to view each other as a blight on our territory. That won't change. Sure, there probably won't be another large conflict between us for a while, but our regular scuffles are bound to continue, no doubt about it. Hold on now. If you don't want our future fights to get out of hand, you're more than welcome to stop by and intervene when the time comes. Perhaps you could even join in our amicable little disputes. I'd welcome you with loving arms. I don't get the impression that he's joking in the slightest. Well then, I wish you sweet dreams, everyone. Let us return, Abbas. The crusade has ended, let us withdraw. Bye, guys. Don't fucking even. What an incorrigible group of men. Yeah, leave them be. They're just a bunch of hot-headed dudes raring for a fight. Nothing you can really do about it. For once, you might be right. And more importantly, we've successfully resolved our mission. Isn't that right, Lloyd? Yeah, for sure. It just doesn't feel very satisfying for some reason. We're still not good enough. We had to rely on someone else to finish the job yet again. How was that? Did I nail it? Get the fuck out of here, Grace. I swear to God. You are not Niall and Dorothy. Well, what useless petty pride. There's nothing wrong with accepting a little help in times like these. How else are you going to uncover the full truth? Only once you've understood this can you truly call yourself a detective. Just like your brother. Hey, don't you. You get Guy Banning's name out your mouth. Fucking Dorothy wannabe. I think it's time for me to head on home now. Gotta go exfoliate. You'd be surprised how much I work to keep my skin this flawless. Anyway, nighty-night. Get no fucking respect, man. Not a single ounce of fucking respect. This is bullshit. We're gonna show everybody. We're gonna one-up those bracers. Those stupid fucking bracers. God, I hate those bracers. Every single person in that bracer guild sucks ass. Alright? Every single one of them. No exceptions. Man, your brother was pretty famous, huh, Lloyd? Judging from what I've heard, it sounds like he was an extremely talented individual. When he was on the job, there weren't a lot of people that could outrank him when it came to proactiveness and persistence. At any rate, our mission is accomplished. Let's return to the SSS building and give Chief Sergei a report. And then maybe we'll be done with the prologue. Think I get the picture? This is about what I expected from you guys. If we get another case like this in, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it better. I think we did a pretty damn good job myself, Sergey. Anyway, I'm sure you caught a glimpse of it during the case, the thorny, problematic side of Crossbell. I don't think we saw much of it at all, actually. I think we saw a very mild smattering of it. Well, it's definitely going to be a pain in the ass. Crossbell's seedy underbelly, a complicated hotbed of corruption hidden just below the surface. It's true. Let me just remind you guys that the people over at CPD headquarters are anything but incompetent. Sure, some idiots decide to trade away their dignity for bribes, but most of our detectives are pretty damn capable. They've got morals and a sense of justice. However, they're often stopped by certain barriers. Well, it's a damn good thing we got Lloyd fucking Bannings, isn't it? Politicians and public officials who've sold their honor to the mafia, for example. So how about it, Lloyd? Oh, we're gonna get over the barrier. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Chief. It is my fucking mission to get over the barriers. Ready to turn in your badge and become a bracer? No, because fuck the bracers. All of the bracers in that building fucking suck ass. All of them. Every single one. These barriers are the... Barriers. These barriers are the reason the Special Support Section was established, right? Well... Protect civilians above all else. The Bracers Code is admirable, but it has its own limitations. Some problems can't be solved by that alone. Smuggling and illegal arms dealing, sale of stolen goods and mirror laundering, collusion between the Mafia and government officials, these are all problems that lie outside the Bracers' jurisdiction. Got a point. So even the power of the supporting gauntlet has its limitations. However, as police officers, we have the power to right these wrongs. Countless barriers may stand in our way. But the possibility of getting over them isn't zero. The memes. He's right. We as the SSS can create opportunities others can't for true change in Crossbell. That's what you're trying to say. No, I'm saying get over the barriers, Ellie. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying literally the words. Get over the barriers. Lloyd, get over the barriers, Bannings. Hopefully I'm not being too optimistic. Yeah, no, you are. I do think that reality is not as simple as you make it out to be. However, I agree that the possibility is never zero. It's funny because the name of this game is Trails from Zero. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how they keep saying zero? Man, those trails really are in the sky, aren't they? Take a look at this guy, would you? Dealing with the head of a delinquent group, volunteering as bait to lure out the Mafia. Here I had you pegged as the serious type. It turns out you're as hot-blooded as they come. Also, you're a dumbass. Not really sure if hot-blooded is the right term, Randy. Still working with all of you on that last case helped me realize this. While it's true that we're still inexperienced, as long as we stick together no matter how... I fucking can't. I can't do it, man. I can't. I can't. No matter how high they may be, there isn't a single barrier we can't overcome. Lloyd. Well, how about that? Perhaps the cheesiest speech... Oh, they're gonna get worse, Tio. They're going to get worse, I can promise you. Fucking kids, man. You don't have to laugh that hard, Chief. Think I have my head in the clouds, don't you? Yes. I think you're fine the way you are. While it's true that the SSS was created under some complicated circumstances, your guys' job is to decide where we go from here. Use this division however you see fit. Chief. May not be able to give you much direct assistance with your missions, but if you end up pulling some crazy stunt and tick off HQ, I can at least toss you a bone and cover for you guys. So you prefer a laissez-faire approach. France confirmed. France confirmed in Zemuria. That's crazy. France confirmed. Sheesh, being understanding is one thing, but this is getting closer to carelessness, Chief. Perhaps laziness is more apt. Fucking cooked his ass. Just one of the perks of being a no-good adult. The SSS remain a pale imitation of the Bracer Guild, or will it become something new? Something that creates new possibilities for this city? I, for one, am gonna kick back with a cigarette and watch the fireworks. Well, we finished the prologue. This is stream number 3, by the way. Look at that. Look at all these points we're getting. 37 whole points. I'm definitely, like, missing, like, a good 5 or 6 points. From fucking up a bunch. But it's okay. Because we're not going for a perfect playthrough. Alright. Seems like you had another rough month, Arios. I don't know who this voice is. So I'm just gonna kinda... No, it's Michelle. Alright. It's fine. Nothing new as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'm here regarding my payment. No prob. Via IBC as usual, I assume. Look, seeing as I'm the one giving you all these requests, I'm sure I'm the last person to talk. But maybe you should consider reducing your workload just a teensy bit. I can only imagine how lonely poor Shizuku must be. Oops, sorry, I said I wouldn't bring this up anymore, didn't I? That reminds me, headquarters contacted me again. They keep bugging me to get you to accept the offer. They seriously still at it. I've rejected their offer numerous times already. How many more will it take? Well, can you blame them? I'm sure they're just desperate to find someone to fill the gaping hole Cassius Bright left when he quit. Didn't you two train under the same master? They're both Divine Blades, which means they did train under the same master. Who is... Everybody... Should be in your notes. You should have taken notes 3 games ago or whatever the fuck it was. Annalise's grandfather. Master Kafai. 8 leaves, 1 blade school. Come on, guys. You're gonna need this shit. It's gonna be on the test later, I promise. Basically equal when you look at your stats with the guild, so hurry up and accept already. Well, that may be true on paper, we're completely different people. Unlike Cassius, I haven't solved any conflicts on an international scale. Also, I'm a humorless fuck. And Cassius is just a massive doof. To be honest, even being considered his equal is far more than I deserve. Oh, don't give me any of that. We both know that it isn't true. What about that case in Remiferia? The Grand Prince himself presented you with the Medal of Honor. If you ask me, that's more than enough of a qualification. Have to disagree. I never truly resolved the issue. I may have prevented the immediate disaster, but the masterminds responsible are still out there. I'd actually intended to refuse the medal. Gosh, Arios, you're a regular stick in the mud, you know that? That's what I just said. Literally just said that. Come on, accepting that promotion will drop your workload a little bit. You've done over 100 requests this month alone for Adios' sake. That can't be healthy. Well, I certainly don't feel like I bit off more than I could chew. Traveling for work isn't nearly as strenuous, now that there are more trains and flights coming in and out of the city, and besides those 2 bracers transferring here... Those 2 bracers transferring here... should help reduce my workload a bit. Oh, you mean those kitties? I suppose you're right. They might be rookies, but I see a lot of potential in them. At the very least, they'll be much more dependable than those kids in the special support section. Hey, how about fuck off? How about take 1 minute and stop fucking roasting us? Alright? Fuck these new bracers. How about that? How about both of these fucking new rookies? How about fuck them? How about they're just as much of assholes as everybody else in the Bracer Guild? They suck ass too. No exceptions. All of them. Fuck them. Hello? Oh, would you speak of the devil? Come on in, we're upstairs. You know, right? Come on. On the 2nd floor? Gotcha. Thanks. Thanks for having us. Come on now. Holy smokes, Arios is here too? Glad we managed to catch you. Their portraits are fucking I'm so sorry. All like respect to the artist, but God, those portraits are fucking awful. They're so bad. They're so fucking bad. God, they're bad. All right. Anyway, sorry. Glad we managed to catch you while you're in. Yes, it's quite a lucky coincidence. It's been 3 months or so, hasn't it? I'm glad to see you're both doing well. Never imagined we'd be seeing you two transferring to our little branch. This is just fantastic. Now that you're both here, we'll have Crossbell cleaned up in no time flat. We may be good, but we're not that good. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Oh, but where are our manners? We should officially introduce ourselves. Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. Joshua Bright, also Senior Bracer. Officially reporting for duty at the Bracers Guild Crossbell branch. That was for us. That wasn't for the new guys, right? That was for us. That was for the ones who played Trails in the Sky. That was for us. Anyone who hasn't played Sky is just like, okay, these people. I don't know who these people are, but they're here. Get used to it. There's gonna be cameos. There's always cameos. They always stick some people in. But I think it's interesting because, like, it feels like... Because we've moved out of Sky, right? We've moved away from Sky. We're done with Estelle and Joshua. They were the protagonists of Trails in the Sky. And they still exist because this is all still part of the same world. It's all still part of the continuing, like, ongoing story. But this isn't their story anymore. They are side characters here. And the fact that they're even here, I think, is really just the series' way of, like, being, all right, we're going to ease you out of this, right? You know, it's like, we've moved on, but they're still hanging around there. They're still, like, there, so it's comfortable. There's still that thing that's, like, still a little bit familiar that you can kind of, that constant, right? Like, we're playing with new characters in a new location, in a new arc. But it's like, oh, hey, Estelle and Joshua are still here. You see them? They're over here, right? They're here. You can see them, right? They're not going to be there forever. Like, we're going to move on eventually, but here's just a way to kind of wean you off. Chief sure is late. I'd like to start our morning meeting soon if we can. Really don't think we can begin without him. I would have slept in if I knew we'd just be waiting around. Waking up at noon, hitting the casino, letting the good times roll till the wee hours, that's the life. Yeah, how you making money, dude? The life of a hopeless reprobate. Hey now. Come on, man. Have a little fun, Tio. Jesus. Chief Sergey, good morning, sir. Good morning. Shall we start the meeting now? No need. Just got a call from HQ. You guys have been assigned a special mission today. Congrats. Special mission? I already hate this. Getting some bad vibes already. Yep. Yeah. Same. Is it similar to the previous one? Don't look at me. They didn't give me any details. You'll have to go to the main CPD building and find out. That's bullshit. Client will be waiting for you there. Here we go. Who is our client? Well, here we are again for another visit with Vice Commissioner Jackass. Well, there you go. Can only imagine what he wants to bitch at us about this time. Remember that we were told this was about a client waiting for us. I think it's safe to say he didn't call us here to complain. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I have a sinking feeling he will find a reason to scold us regardless. Yeah. Know what you mean. I can't let it get to us, though. Here goes. Knock, knock. Lloyd Banning's reporting in. The special sports section has arrived. Come in. Excuse us. She's here. She's here. She's here. Oh god, I'm gonna have to give her a voice. I can't do an Annette voice, though. I can't do a good Abby Trott voice. Recognize that uniform. Crossbell Guardian Force, right? Oh, hell. God, I love Randy, man. What a great character. My, is that how you greet a former superior officer, Randy Orlando? Care to elaborate on any hidden meanings behind that outburst of yours? No, I was just surprised to see you there, that's all. You two know each other? Your reaction is that of a man with a guilty conscience. Oh, shit. Show some respect, you four. So here's Lieutenant Colonel Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the CGF. Was she in, like, Reverie? Did she have a voice? I can't remember what it was. I'm sure it's just, like, cold glasses woman voice, right? Deputy Commander of the Guardian Force. Please forgive our misbehavior. Lieutenant Colonel is one of the higher ranks in the military chain of command. She is that distinguished? Oh, you have no freaking idea. She is the CGF's second in command, after all. Taking into account her expertise and how much pull she's got in the force, she might as well be in charge. At ease, detectives. So, you're the special support section I've heard so much about. Yes, ma'am. You're told you were looking to submit a support request with us, is that right? You should feel honored, rookies. It's unheard of for useless greenhorns like yourselves to be called upon by the deputy commander herself. I decided I'm going with like a kind of a one of those voices. Kind of a Hubert. Sniveling, more like a sniveling Hubert, I guess. Vice Commissioner Pierre, allow me to handle it from here. But, understood, I'll leave it in your capable hands, ma'am. Thank you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Sonia Bales, the Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force. I came here to ask the Special Support Section to lend us your expertise on a particular matter. Let me begin with a brief overview of the situation. Investigation of monster attacks? That's correct, Detective. Several locations throughout Crossbell have reported similar cases of monster attacks over the past month. We'd like for your division's cooperation in investigating this matter. Now, wait just a moment, please. You want us to investigate attacks that have been happening outside of Crossbell City? Do you take issue with that? No, ma'am, not at all. Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken, the CGF is already conducting its own investigation into the matter, correct? Considering that, is there even room for us to help? Yes, plenty in fact. Too many questions remain unanswered to write these off as ordinary monster attacks. As much as I hate to admit, our investigators have hit a dead end. Therefore, I'm hoping the investigation will benefit from a different point of view. Different point of view? Trained detectives, to be exact, one that will differ greatly from a guardsman's. For that reasoning, however, I wouldn't specifically need the special support section. Yeah, you could go with the bracers. I could have, for example, gone to the renowned 1st Division for their assistance instead. I would love to introduce you to them, but as you know, they are preoccupied with their duties. As you can see, a number of unforeseen circumstances have led us to seeking the aid of the SSS. Are there any objections? No, ma'am. We'll gladly accept your request and aid you in your ongoing investigation. How exactly would you like us to assist? Sergeant Major Seeker? Yes, ma'am. Alright, I'm just gonna have to do, like, generic, like, female protagonist voice. There she is. Here you are. Oh, thank you. Wait. Huh? She seems... What does she seem, Lloyd? Something wrong? I'm fine. My apologies. I can't help but feel like I've seen her somewhere before. The monster damage report. As well. The report appears to be a case file from the CGF. Correct, it contains all of our findings thus far. We'd prefer if you began your investigation having only read that file. Doing so will eliminate unwanted bias from your work. I see. In that case, we'll look through it as soon as we're done here. Leave it in your capable hands. Suppose we'll have to excuse ourselves for now. Establish a direct line of communication with the SSS, so don't hesitate to contact us if you discover anything. Roger. My apologies for the disturbance, Vice Commissioner. No, not at all. Feel free to drop by my office anytime. Looks like you're a bit more comfortable with your current work, Randy. Well, you know. I'd say the work here is more thrilling than staring at the border and doing drills all day. Good to hear. I'm glad my efforts to transfer you were worth it. Set out, Seeker. Roger. I'll be taking my leave. Whew. Man, oh man. So she was your superior officer back in the Guardian Force, Randy? Sure was. She wasn't my direct boss, though. She just gave me a bunch of tips and pointers for our training and drill sessions. Don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. You cross that lady and bam, full nightmare mode. Scare the piss right out of you. Knowing Randy, I can only assume his terrible work ethic set her off on multiple occasions. Never missing an opportunity to roast everybody. I could absolutely see that happening. He has a knack for getting in trouble with women. On that note, you know the girl that was accompanying the deputy commander, Randy? Hey man, look, I get it. She is top tier waifu. No, never seen her before. Bet a pretty mirror she's in the Tangram Gate division of the CGF. Those guys assist Deputy Commander Bales with her work. Oh, wait just a sec. Don't tell me you're taking a fancy. Shut up, man. You shut the fuck up. Just because she happens to be voiced by the same person who voices Best Girl Lynette doesn't mean anything. Well, Lloyd, was it love at first sight? Shut the fuck up, Randy. Randy, be cool, man. Look, Ellie. Ellie. Look. Here's how it is, Ellie. Yeah, that's exactly how it is. Tio, you're 14. Stop. No, it was nothing like that. I just had a strange feeling that I had met her somewhere before. No. Right, this guy. How much longer do you rookies plan to take up space in my precious office spewing this pointless drivel? Don't tell me, is this a ploy? A plot by that good-for-nothing Sergei to have you come here and humiliate me? No, sir, definitely not. Terribly sorry, sir. Please excuse our rudeness. Go on, get out of here. To think that every single one of you ignored my warning, you should know full well what awaits you then. Well, hey now. Whatever, enjoy that little investigation of yours out in the wilderness. I'm sure it'll be a fun little camping trip. Why don't we transfer your entire team to the Guardian Force while we're at it? We can boot that damn Sergei out along with you. If you'll excuse us. Now, I will say I feel like I've heard the name Seeker before also. Why does that name sound familiar? Vice Commissioner Jackass strikes again, I swear. As soon as I step in there and see that dumb tuft hair on his forehead, my blood pressure spikes. Pathetic attempt to stave off a receding hairline. This is relentless, man. Suppose we were being disrespectful in front of him. However, that doesn't warrant his condescendingly vulgar tone with us. So just try to forget about him for now, guys. We should head back to the SSS building and go through this report. After that, we'll need to decide on the direction our investigation should take. Right, Lieutenant Colonel Bales gave the impression these weren't ordinary monster attacks. Curious what she meant when she said too many questions remain unanswered. It means there's a lot of questions and they don't have the answers to them, Theo. Alright. There has been a recent string of attacks by unidentified monsters throughout Crossbell. The Guardian Force has performed an investigation in an attempt to evaluate the incidents. Witnesses at each of the 3 locations report seeing or hearing wolf-like monsters. Okay. Now, as veteran Trails experts here. We've seen 3 Trails games already, and we are now into the 4th one. We must ask ourselves, how do wolf-like monsters tie into the Mafia? Because there are never any coincidences, everything's connected. We've learned that over the course of these past 3 games and now into this game. Right? Like, the first thing you need to ask yourself when starting a new Trails game, and you have this little problem over here, and then you have this totally seemingly irrelevant other problem over here, and then in the next chapter there will be another seemingly irrelevant problem up here, and then maybe they might even go another one and have like a 4th one. And then there will be a chapter where it's like, oh shit, everything is the same thing. So, it's good to train your mind to start wondering how the fuck mob turf wars have anything to do with wolf-like monsters. It might not be directly related, but you can bet your fucking ass there's gonna be something. And it's always a trip to figure out how. Right? Because that's really where eventually you get to the point where it's like, it's all gonna mix, like it's all gonna come together in the end. You gotta try to like anticipate how, and that's where you can get creative. So, wolf-like monsters. All right, that's what we're dealing with here. Armorica Village. 3 weeks ago night. Entire village area. Damages crops and livestock of all families. Damage to varying degrees. Damage not discovered until morning after, according to the village chief. How does damaging crops and livestock have to do with mob turf wars? No eyewitnesses. Various canine prints were discovered inside the village. No similar prints found in areas outside the village. It's weird. How'd they get into the village? Werewolves? St. Ursula Medical College 1 week ago night. Hospital premises. One medical resident was attacked and wounded by a trespassing pack of monsters found by hospital staff the morning after. Injured resident reported seeing black wolf-like monsters. None found near scene of attack statement was vague and possibly inaccurate. Alright, what does attacking medical residents have to do with mob turf wars? See, it might not be the monsters. It might be the targets. It might be the circumstance. You gotta start training your mind a bit. Mines Mining Village. 2 days ago, 10 p.m., in front of the inn. One miner heading home was injured by a pack of monsters. A colleague rushed to his aid. Townspeople saw wolves escaping. Prints discovered near the scene that resemble those found in Armorica Village. The mining equipment in this town was damaged. This is now the 3rd incident. Patrols may be necessary. What does damaging mining operations have to do with mob turf wars? This is worse than I thought. So it really is happening everywhere. Seems most of these incidents haven't been reported by the media yet, though. Yeah, there's something fishy going on, no question. These are definitely not your typical monster attacks. Do we know whether or not these wolf-like monsters are native to Crossbell? Not sure, actually, but clear paw prints were found at the scene of each incident, so I think it's safe to say creatures like this exist and are in the area. But the Guardian Force's investigation still hasn't confirmed their existence, right? It's a little disconcerting. For real, these monsters must be pretty damn crafty if they're able to pull off all these attacks without ever being seen. I mean, shouldn't they have hired some kind of hunter to track them down instead? Probably so. I am not certain we will be able to contribute much to this case. Well, we're gonna have to. Lloyd, what's the matter? Did that ace detective light bulb of yours start flickering again? Not exactly, I was just thinking. I know these are monster attacks, but why don't we treat this as we would any other investigation? Well, I suppose the deputy commander did say she wanted a detective's point of view. Should we search for clues as per usual? Yeah, and if we treat this series of attacks as all being part of one large case, who would be our culprit? Obviously those wolf-like monsters the report mentioned, right? Sounds like a pack of them's been moving together. It sure does. Unless. True, and with that in mind, what would the profile and motive of the culprits be? Wolves? Motive? Oh, I understand now. You're saying that a motive isn't apparent from these reports. Exactly. If these monsters are as intelligent as we suspect, they would typically stay away from populated areas. If the motive was hunger, the medical college would be the last place they'd look for food, unless they want to eat a resident. There's be some hidden truth that explains their seemingly irrational behavior. Logically speaking, that does make sense. Suppose we've settled on a direction for our investigation, then. Think so. We'll start by visiting the affected areas and gathering information from anyone connected to the incident. By doing things our way, we'll be able to supply the CGF with some supplementary info at the very least. I agree. Every little clue and lead we can find will go toward helping the Guardian Force. It's a relief. Here I was thinking we'd spend the day blindly hunting monsters in the mountains. No, we're gonna do that too. So Lloyd, where do you suggest we begin our investigation? Let's see, how about we start with Armorica Village, the first area that was attacked. Considering the Armorica report was the most detailed, maybe we'll be able to gather enough clues to start building a profile of the monsters. Alright, northeast of Crossbell City. Alright, going outside the city, where there's monsters. Now what crazy shit might be going on in Armorica Village? That's an interesting question. Alright, overdue book retrieval. Running into a problem, namely people are checking out books and not returning them on time. Oh yeah. Hunting for ingredients. I'm sure I have them already. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. We're recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. Okay. Well, we've got some bonus, some questies. Let's feed a cat. See if we can feed ourselves a cat. Hey cat, what you got? I'll give you food. How about cat food? Let's give you cat food. Fun ya. You got fish fillets. Alright. Swell. Alright, while we're at it, let's go ahead and drop a save. And now, I think it makes the most sense to explore the city. Because new things have probably come up. Let's check this place out first. Let's do some shopping. Do we need anything new? We got upgrades. We can do upgrades. Do we want to do upgrades? I feel like we probably do, right? We got money. Do I want to upgrade? Would I rather upgrade armor? I can't upgrade armor, right? I can upgrade armor. Is it... Don't want that. That's going to lower my agility, and that is never good. Oh, we can get a lot of cool things here. Look at that. Look at all the things we can get. So many things. I think I'll hold off for now. Alright, hello. Hello. Special support section. Have fun with work. Alright. Going everywhere. Talking to everybody, doing everything. You have to. Is that you, Flot? Yeah. Made no arrest, though. What's the point of having police anyways if they can't even bother to enforce the law? Well... Flot, I think you may not realize what you have said, but you have said some profound things. Interesting. Imperial Riding Club 9s, huh? Pair of newlyweds here eating right now. You don't say. Is that you guys? Yep. There's stuff going on all over the fucking town all the time. It's very cool. This fucking dude, man. Alright. It's totally creepy. Monsters attacked Armorica and mines? It's crazy. Man, everything sucks. Everything sucks except the bracers. The bracers are gonna help. Oh, we're gonna go see the bracers. We're gonna go see those dumb bracers. Morning. Oops. Morning, Neston. Alright, I can buy a newspaper. I can has newspaper. Yep. And then the elegant vase. This is a decoration for Ellie. We need one of those. So that's another thing for bonding points. We need to make sure we get all of the decorations. So we can get that. And we'll have to see what else there is. They're going to be available at different times throughout the game, I think. But first, let's go ahead and read ourselves a book. Crossbell Times, issue number 2. 9 pages, fuck, alright. CGF shows its might. Knox Forest, due west of Crossbell City, was the site of the CGF's recent training drills. We were on the scene to report. Drills began at 10 a.m. and were very intense. They practiced vehicular combat, stun halberd combat, hand-to-hand combat, and more. Exercises like these are held regularly to sustain these important skills, stated the leading sergeant major. New equipment rumored. We had the opportunity to interview Deputy Commander Bales after the drills. We asked about the new model of armored vehicle that has been rumored to be in development since last year. Deputy Commander tells us that the implementation of these new models is still a ways off. Presently, they are in the fine-tuning stage and will be deployed once complete. Logistical issues, such as negotiation with the neighboring powers about specifications, has been thoroughly taken care of. As it stands, the new model's firepower is comparable to an average tank. Accurate data and deployment numbers will be properly disclosed at a later time. The CGF will continue putting its full efforts toward ensuring the security of Crossbell's borders and the state at large, commented the Deputy Commander, faithfully answering every difficult question posed to her. Sources say the downtown gangs have temporarily ceased fighting. The noisy confrontations, previously a daily occurrence, had come to a sudden stop. Most citizens breathed sighs of relief. On the contrary, a 24-year-old man living on East Street voiced his fears. As long as the delinquents are there, the fights will return. I wish someone would do something about them. Tensions rose during a surprise attack on the gang's members. However, many things are yet unexplained about the dispute before it escalated. Rumor has it that the CPD's Special Support Section had a hand in resolving the situation. However, further investigation suggests that they may have been more lucky than... Fuck off, Grace! Fucking bitch, man. Jesus. Can't catch a damn break. It would be nice to see action on the same level as bracers next time. The Epstein Foundation has developed a new battle ornament, and it is now available on the market. We finally enter the 5th generation. The best part of the Enigma is the introduction of the Orbital Communications Circuit, said Mr. Roberts of the Foundation. This newly developed microquartz allowed for the creation of a small portable communication device. He added that this innovative technology in the Enigma can exchange information instantly, regardless of location. We got smartphones already, motherfucker. At present, the communication function only works in the vicinity of a dedicated orbital wave relay, such as within Crossbell State. Plans to exist to erect new relays for organizations such as the Bracer Guild and the government agencies. Famous Troupe is due to announce their highly anticipated next performance soon. Tickets will be available for sale next month. Many fans from within the state and even abroad have been eagerly awaiting their next show and will flood in to watch. You don't want to miss it. International Bank of Crossbell, the largest financial institution on the continent, will launch a new service that allows members to exchange Sepith at better rates than those available at other shops. Its starting date will be announced soon. If you're craving countryside gourmet, catch the next Orbital bus to Armorica Village and visit the Ash Tree Inn. Indulge in the amazing taste of their omelet rice made by the friendly local-born owner. Made from the plentiful ingredients freshly grown nearby, this cuisine will have you running back to Armorica for more. More like Armorica. No, I want to talk to you. Hello. You got anything good? Nope. She had a couple bracers around. It was a young man and lady. I kind of got the impression that they were dating. Current Diet members are nothing but a bunch of incompetent fools. Great! Love that. Ellie doesn't like that very much. Don't know why. A perfect tail. Hello. What you got? Anything good? That's all new stuff, but I don't need it. I'm good for now. Alright. Hey, bud. Want a balloon? I want a balloon. What do you say? Saw a massive green car. Damn. You guys say anything interesting? Probably not, right? Beat the times. Yeah, good luck. They're a department store and you guys are a specialty shop. It's gonna be tough. Reinford, Vern, ZCF, and Epstein. Yep. Hello. Let's open some slots while we can. It's so cheap. We might as well just do it, right? Just do all of it. They're so cheap. Might as well just fucking do it. Right? There's no reason not to. This is where it'll get a little expensive. But even then, it's like, it's 100 is the most. Like, boom. And we're done. I'm not going to worry too much about making quartz at the moment. Oh, I want to talk to Wendy, though. Hey, Wendy. Chugging along. Alright. I'm gonna rest up and get everybody's EP maxed out because we just unlocked a bunch of slots and that gives us more EP, but it doesn't actually fill our EP. So, there we go. Alright. Now that we've done that nonsense, what other bullshit is there to do? I guess let's actually go to Station Street, because I always forget that there is Station Street here. There's people to talk to. Alright, fine. Alright, going to West Street. Anybody interesting in these apartments? Dad is a railway engineer. He went on a business trip and won't be back for 2 months. Get this, my dad got her a bunch of engineering toys to play with when she was growing up, and just look at her now. I need to be careful and not fall for his trap. Oh my god. Alright, hello. Alright. Hey guys. It isn't Lloyd and his friends. Aww. Alright. Well, we've got you. Bracer picked up a couple of new members. Tell me all about it. Most of the Bracers I know are amazing, so I'm curious to see how good these guys are. They probably suck ass. Probably haven't done anything important in their careers. Oh, fuck you too. Nice hearty fuck you also. Beautiful sunny morning. Jesus Christ. Man, this shit is too real. Hello. Hello. Designing a building. He's designing that big tower they're making. I wonder if that big tower they're making is going to have any plot relevance. Heard the news. Tickets for Arkanseal's new performance will be going on sale soon. Wow. How long I've waited to gaze upon Ilya's majestic figure. Can I go in here? Nope. Whoever lives there kind of sucks. For, like, keeping it locked up and shit all the time. I can't even go in. It's crazy. Hello. Super secret mission. Hello. What you got going on? I buy Armorican honey wholesale from a trader around here. Who might that be? Who are you, working with? Chop a little of this, stir a little of that. Oh. There you go. That's good. Hey, Mr. Grimwood. You were very helpful. You helped us crack a case. Yeah, let's let him know. Let him know. So we told him about the stuff. Wolf-like. Certainly have heard of them, but unfortunately monsters of any sort are outside my area of expertise. Damn. Mines Merchant recently asked me for an appointment. He wanted to discuss the effects the monsters were having on his business. However, thanks to CGS patrols, the monsters haven't appeared since. The appointment ultimately fell through. Oh, well, alright, that's just, yeah. We heard about mines, so there you go. Alright, we'll be back. We will certainly be back. You were a very helpful part of the investigative process. You seem like a very useful character. Alright, we can go to Morge's. That's where there's like quests and stuff, right? I feel like I'm gonna skip that. I feel like I'm gonna skip that for right now. Since that's a quest we're gonna come back to at some point in the near future. What do we got here? We got you. Hello. Pretty dang good. Hey, man. Who is it? Every time they like say stuff like that, I'm in the back of my mind. I'm wondering, like, is it a character I know? Is it one of the like? Is it just, you know? I don't know. This is the Hayworth residence, though. Hello. These slips. See, she has a portrait. She has a portrait. I usually sort through the sales slips while my husband is out negotiating. Not exactly spectacular in this field, to be honest. However, I'll continue to work hard at it if it allows me to help Harold. Harold and Sophia Hayworth. Still feel like you look familiar. There's something about you that is... I feel like I've seen you before. Where have I seen you? Aww. It's adorable. It's bugging me, man. Where have I seen a character that looks like her? Maybe, I don't know, maybe in my notes? Did I make note of somebody who looks like her? Did I write that in my notes? Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't remember. If you're up and about this early, I recommend going to visit the... Well, funny you should say that, because I have a request at the IBC. I am certainly going to do that. What about this place? You have no reason to visit this mansion. I don't know, man. I feel like I might. What if I do have a reason to visit that mansion? What if I really want to visit that mansion and get to know the people who own it? Bond. Need those documents for the bonds. That's also your name. Alright, they got torn up last week. Who in their right mind would even do that? Who would tear up the notes, man? Are you trying to say a dog ate your homework? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, I don't see any pets in here, so you definitely don't have any pets. So that's not what it is. It's definitely not that. Hi. Bond is one busy little worker bee, even when he's at home. He enjoys taking time out to read to our daughter, at least. I wish he'd rest a bit more. Apparently Father's in a lot of trouble because some of his important papers were ruined. Yeah, he seems to think... I don't know what he seems to think. I wouldn't know any... Oh... Well, she doesn't know anything about that, so... Definitely nothing to do with her. My documents keep turning into pure confetti. Man, something's going on here. Well, it's definitely not a pet, because you don't have a pet. So your dog isn't eating your homework. And nobody here seems to know anything about it. Nobody knows anything about it. Definitely not her, and she doesn't seem to know anything, so... I don't know, man. This must be an unsolvable problem. I believe Representative Campbell lives in this mansion. Leader of the Republican faction of the Diet. You'd be surprised how far his influence can reach. Let's not bother him then. How do you know who lives there? Going to be the most modern building in all of Zemuria. It would be 40 stories above ground once completed. Not only will it serve as the new city hall, but I've heard there are plans to lease office and restaurant spaces in the building too. I'm a businessman, so it's only natural for me to have found a way to participate in the project. Sounds pretty crazy. We can go in the casino. Alright, think I'll go for a couple of rounds today. I'm beginning to think that you have an addiction, Randy. No. Just when he should be patrolling. He always ends up getting carried away in the casino. I'm supposed to be gathering intel here, so I won't tell you can't play at all. Just try to show some restraint, Randy. Oh. No, I'm good. I'm not gambling. Although I'm sure there's something that I need to get, right? Let me see. What prizes? Dart set and perfect boots. Oh, perfect boots. Yeah, I want those. Probably. Not enough tokens. I need 1,500 tokens. How do I get 1,500 tokens? 1 token, 5 Mira. Alright, so 1,500 tokens. Yeah, go for it. Alright, give me a dart set and perfect boots. Alright, cool. So I want the perfect boots because I'm going to put them on Lloyd. And Lloyd is going to be an evasion tank. So he's already got 15% evasion. Which is pretty great. And Gramps. Yeah, Randy's a regular. Alright, cool. So that takes care of that for now. We can go into the Arkansas building. I hear the big news. They're going to announce a new thing. Oh my god. That's so crazy. Arkansas has a performance starting at 6 p.m. If you're a fan, we would appreciate if you would return later. Damn it. Make a reservation ASAP. I know all about that. Buddy, I was there for the signing. I know more than you do about it. Hello. Anybody interesting in here? Nope. Anybody interesting in here? Nope. Anybody interesting in here? Nope. There's nobody. You don't look like you're sold out, man. You seen that Bishy guy? I don't know about Bishy. I know about Mishy. I've heard Mishy. I don't know about Bishy. Bishy doesn't sound very real. That guy. Oh, that fucking guy. That guy. Alright. That fucking guy. Hey, dude. Morning already? Good God, man. Alright. Those black suit guys will cause huge commotion in the middle of the night. Oh, I wasn't able to reel in a single customer the other day. That's not great. Hey, guys. Hey, you brats. Hey, you the guys whose asses we kicked down in the downtown district? The one that caught Fabio and the others. Well, I guess we know where Ravach is hanging out. Hey, Imelda, what you got going on? Hey, man. How do you know about stuff? You're an informant, huh? Let's see. I see. Alright. Got some bad news bears written all over it. I don't like that. I'm a big fan of that. Alright, okay. Hello. Perfect juice selling weather. Oh, I forgot to... Hold on. Let's go back here. I gotta talk to you. You got an ice cream shop over here? Where's the ice cream? You, yeah. You with your ice creams. Ice creams. Oh, alright. CPD, I don't want to talk to them yet. Do I need to talk to them? I could talk to them, right? Yeah, they don't have anything going on right now. Hi, Noel. Hey, guys, I heard the news. You gotta leave the city to investigate the monster incidents, right? Yeah, we're about to depart for Amorca Village. I, Fran Seeker, will support you with everything I've got, is what I'd like to say. But I'm not too sure you'll be in range to receive orbital communication. Just have to try and find out. It's usually fine inside of the city, though. I see. Do you think our Enigmas will be too far away to communicate with you? The operating system was intended for investigative use only within city limits. Though, theoretically speaking, orbital waves should be able to travel up to 200 Selge outside of the city. 200 Selge, I think they'll just barely reach all the populated area. That's super convenient. So we'll be able to keep up communications then? Thank Adios. Don't forget to contact your pal, Fran Seeker, if you get yourselves into a bind, guys. Why do I feel like I've heard the name Seeker before? It sounds familiar. Hello. Did you hear the news? CPD is currently conducting a survey on monsters. Ah, alright. we have some scans in our combat notebook, we can turn them in over to here for some prizes. Is that what you want to tell me? Start filling up that notebook. Oh, I brought it over from my previous playthrough, so I should be like real good. I will show you the combat notebook. She's gonna be like, what the how did you get all these fucking entries? Nine U materials is pretty good. Divine cloth. Alright. Where are we? I'm not gonna like actually look at it because I don't want to spoil anything, but like, can I see how many things, how many enemies we've got? Okay, let's not do that. let's just not even look at that. Jesus Christ. Can't go that way. Hi guys. Officer Kate! Yeah, it's Officer Kate. She's just another one of those, like, NPCs that you're gonna see around for the next 6 games. You know? Alright. Hey, bud. Alright. Okay, we're not gonna go in the library yet because there's a quest in there. Hello. Okay, I don't really care. Alright, well, let's drop in on the mayor. Let's, nope, alright. Let's drop in on the... No, alright. Alright. That's fine, I suppose. Alright, we'll come back to that. Not gonna go to the IBC either. Hey, Grace, you fucking... Hey, Rhines. Writing some articles. There she is. My beloved SSS, she says. How about fuck off? Don't hello us, Grace. We saw you felt it necessary to write yet another article about us. Come on, guys, turn those frowns upside down. Things may look a little bit shaky now. But, trust me, you don't sound like you're rooting for us when you keep roasting us in the fucking paper. You'll have to forgive me, but I'm actually a teensy bit busy this week. Don't have much time for chit-chat. The Imperial family, huh? Wonder if we know anybody in the Imperial family. Do we know anybody in the Imperial family? I don't think we do. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody in the Imperial family in my life. Michelin Wonderland. It's a roller coaster in a haunted house. I want to go. Can I go to Michelin Wonderland, please? Sounds great. Sounds fucking great. Let's go to Michelin Wonderland. Hayway Trading Limited, Crossbell Branch. If you have business with us, please knock. I want to go to Michelin Wonderland. Sounds like a great place. Alright, so, like, I don't have a fishing notebook yet, so I can fish, but I don't have a fishing notebook. I'm thinking I probably can get one, like, now. Go into the fishing guild. Probably. Hello, Hazel hasn't come back from the downtown district. Hazel was one of the testaments who got like beat up, right? I wonder if Fran's hard at work right now. Well, I know how she can be, but she has a surprisingly firm head on her shoulders. I shouldn't have to worry about her too much. No, Fran's doing just fine. You got daughters, huh? And they have the same color hair as you? It's okay. There we go. We got Fran. And Fran must have a sister. Huh, I wonder... Fran has a sister? A couple of young tenants moved in next door recently. Oh, did they? When I went to greet them, I was met by an energetic young lady with twin tails and a quiet, black-haired young man. Seem to recall them claiming that they're bracers. I would imagine they're a reliable pair of youngsters, unlike the four of you. Well, how about fuck those guys? Those guys suck ass. Hey, Mei-Ling, how you doing? Super important. He's the president of a huge trading company. But my brother hates Daddy. Aww, what's going on? Family's been working as merchants for generations. Dad runs a trading company, and Grandpa is the chairman of the business. Oh, so you're the grandson of that guy I sat across from on the train. I'm just straight up not interested in any of that stuff, you know? Bracer's hanging out in the marketplace this morning. Those look like they're ultra busy. Alright. San-san! Calvard stuff. Decided to consult Grimwood. Conceal tickets. He's trying to be a scout. There's so much money to be made in that, man. Scalp all the things. Hello. Came to Crossbow with the intention of purchasing goods. We end up spending the whole month sightseeing. Oh boy. In the Imperial. No, not you. Who are you? Felicia. Hello. San-san is cute. Don't say that too loud or else you'll get smacked in the head with a frying pan. She's hardworking, beautiful, and has a sexy voice. She's my #1 self-proclaimed wife. Master always watches her like a hawk because when anyone making a move on her. You can always see him snooping around while he pretends to work the pan. Hey. Trip out to Crossbell. Mishy plush. Nobody in here. Alright. Okay. So I hear there's some new asshole bracers around. We'll deal with that later. I know you want me to go in there. You want me to go in there so bad, don't you? Well, second time's the charm. Jesus Christ. Hello, 6 years a day. Alright, well, hey. Oh, this was locked before somebody moved in here. Did somebody move in here? I wonder who may have moved in here. Jeez. Met a new girl yesterday. She was really pretty. She just moved in next door to us. When she said hello, she gave me a nice pat on the head. So a girl moved in over there, huh? Recently had a young girl move in next door to us. To my surprise, I found out that she was living all by herself. Huh? Is it someone I know? Shut the hell up, Van. No fucking way, right? No way. No. I am going to choose to believe that that is a reference to Van. I'm going to choose to believe that. It probably isn't. It's probably random, but unless we get some other explanation, that guy knows Van. I'm just gonna... Hey, we can go in. Oh my god. There she is. There she is. It's Jingo. Oh my god. She's so little. It's so funny. Candidate for one of the funniest characters in the entire series. She's so funny. Oh, customers. Mama, we have new customers. Can I... Can I sell them some weapons? Huh, new customers. Sell them the untraceable stuff. You heard her, folks. So you buying something today? Is this like a 8-year-old selling us fucking contraband? What is going on here? We probably should arrest her, right? Tell us what kind of store this is. We sell goods. Anything you need, we got it. Usually. Right now, we only have meds and quartz in stock, like this one and that one. Oh yeah, don't count on using any mirror. That stuff leaves a trail. Pay with goods only. This continues to sound more suspicious by the minute. What I think she's trying to say is that this is some kind of exchange shop, right? Alright. Rare goods. Trade for equipment. Oh. Ah, treasure from the east. Power to break seals. It's not that good. Quartz, anything good? Poison, mute, seal, but nah, we'll be able to make those later. Other, Tirabai. It's nothing good right now. Hello, Ashley. Got guns. Uh-huh. Excuse us. This feels illegal. Customers, we're brokers. We deal with goods coming in from all over Zemuria. You guys new to the CPD? Never seen your faces around here before. Brokers? People who like to operate in the dark. Heard rumors of a black market with a long reach operating at a crossbell somewhere. I take it that's you. Smuggled goods and weapons. Are you connected to Ravach by any chance? Of course not. Even the thought of being lumped in with those numbskulls makes me sick. I'm a respectable broker, thank you very much. I trade with 10 odd countries, including their militaries and the Jaeger Corps. Oh, great. I don't associate with small-time thugs that fire their guns at the drop of a hat. You're cops, right? If you want to take them down, be my guest. Actually, a detective from the 1st Division usually stops by here every so often. Is that glasses guy? Well, half the reason is to buy supplies, and the other half is to loosen my tongue about current smuggling trends. She must be valuable to the CPD as well, then. Even so, I can't get over how suspicious she is. You guys gonna buy something, or what? You must know I don't sell weapons to anybody I don't trust. I've got my standards. That being said, if anything ever catches your eye, don't hesitate to ask my daughter over at the counter about it. You guys buying anything? Here it can be traced, so we only exchange with other goods. You got it? Hold up a second there, customers. That leads to the basement storeroom, and you're definitely not allowed in there, so keep your asses right up here if you want to buy something. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. I love... Oh my god, Jingo. This is not... You are gonna see Jingo, don't you worry. You'll get to see her some more. What's up? Yeah. You are so welcome. You guys are in our debt now. Hey, Wazzy. Got any info for us? I guess not. Alright. You got anything going on in here? Hey, bud. Spruce up your gear. I don't want to do that until, like, the end of the game, right? Because of how rare U materials are, which is crazy, because in later games, you hit, like, 99 U materials, like, within the first 10 minutes. Tripping over them. But here, they're, like, really, really rare. So I don't want to do this at the moment. No customizations. We save that shit for later. Hi, small child. What's going on, guys? Koki's back. Hooray. Thank you, Adios. How you doing, bud? So who's this new chick who's hanging around the downtown district that moved into that building? Who is it? Koki's back. God. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, well, here's the thing. Leave that to us, I guess? I don't know. Do we want it left to us? I don't know if we do. Notice some chick I've never seen. So it was a new chick. It was funnier the first time. Alright, so who is it? Who lives here now? Who's the noob? Hello. I got a lemonade. Sweet. Got a lemonade. What's up? Merchants of Crossbell actually do more than butt heads. Yeah, I guess. I guess you probably do. Fishing Guild. Can I join? Can I get a fishing notebook? I guess not. What if I want to fish and, like, actually record the kinds of fish I've caught? I guess I can't do that. Alright, let's meet these new punks. Let's meet these assholes. Schedule is posted. Now, here's the thing. Currently rescheduling. Please wait. Here's the thing. You can figure out where Estelle and Joshua are going to be hanging out. And you can go fucking, like, find them all the time. Anytime there's, like, a new, like, the plot moves forward to the next, like, lull like this, check the schedule and see where Estelle and Joshua are at. Hey there, sweeties. Didn't you know? Try that again. Didn't know you had enough free time to waltz into your rival's headquarters like that. Well, if you've got nothing better to do, how about taking some of this work off our hands? No. Sure, before long you'll have a fire lit under those keisters of yours. What do you mean by that? No, mind me, just talking to myself. Don't like the sound of that, actually. Hey, it's Arios. It's this fucking guy. It's fucking guy Arios. It's good to see you all. There's no need to be so nervous. You did a fine job handling the incident downtown. You were able to resolve the matter before we intervened. You don't have to say it like that. Better take my leave. A bit more free time on my hands ever since those two arrived. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? All right. I don't know. I don't know who it could be. Who might it be? Are they important characters? I don't think they're really that important. I certainly don't know who they are. They're just dumbass asshole bracers, right? Alright, so we're gonna go around and start doing quests. I think makes most sense to do that. Let's go into Morges. Hey, Bennett. How you doing? Welcome. Per usual, the only thing that has any time to rest around here is the dough. Damn. Damn. Hey, Katarina, how you doing? I have this friend who's, well, let's just say eccentric. She's always on the move, skipping town the second she can to roam all over the place. Came down this way to hang out with her today, but she's already long gone. Ah, Chiruru's skipped town for another one of her travel sprees. Looks like I won't be seeing any of her today either. I recognize that name. Hey, are you Morges? You are Morges. Hey, bud. You in the mood to chow down on some bread? Yeah. Alright, so I probably have all the ingredients I need at this point, but my guess is he's going to ask me for stuff, and I want to get, like, more stuff, right? I want to get more than what he's asking for. It's usually how this shit goes. Let's see if you guys can help me gather some ingredients. Alright. Usual supplier's been running late, so we're kind of low on stock. Alright, what do you need? 4 pieces of fish fillet. That's helpful, because I got 3 from the cat this morning. 3 monster eggs. Alright. Probably already have those. Alright. What's unfair? I'm trying to create a new kind of bread for the bakery, too. Why is Oscar the only one to get this special support treatment? Well, because he put in a request. Sounds like she's big rivals with our buddy Oscar over here. Actually, I think... Never mind. Never mind. She's worked up over us giving the competition a hand with his request. Or maybe she... Never mind. Yeah, what's up? 2 monster eggs. Alright. So... Something up, guys. Fucking, I will say, much as I like Lloyd as a character, I fucking hate that archetype. I really do. I really hate the doof that doesn't, like, that's oblivious. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright. So, where's our detective book? Alright, what do we got? Chapter 1. Hunting for ingredients. 2 monster eggs, 5 monster eggs and 4 fish fillets. Do we have that? Do we have that? Let's see what we have. Because we probably have a good amount of... Oh, yeah, we got fish fillets and we have... Oh, yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, here you go. I got you the ingredients. Take Oscar down once and for all. Hey, bud. I got your ingredients. Yep. Yup. I'll take some bread. Give me some bread. Give me that bread. I didn't even get bread. Fuck off. Where my bread at? Here you go, Fran. Boop. Promoted? Information quartz. Alright, let's save while we're here. Let's do a save. Do ourselves a save. Alright. Alright, I think we need to go to the library and get some books. I was told that get some books from the library. Also, I feel like, is there something I need to do here too? Like, I gotta talk to you. Yeah. Orbital staff. Yeah, whenever I talk to you, there's always, like, upgrades to Tio's weapon. Alright. Might have been my boss. Mm-hmm. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna go ahead and, I think, upgrade stuff, right? Like, does it make sense to do that? Is that what I want to do? No, I want to do that. Feels like I should, right? I have tons of money. Is there a reason not to? It's so expensive, though. It's, like, really expensive. It's, like, really fucking expensive. Should I do it? Do it. It's a lot more damage. They all have leather vests. That's a lot more defense. That is a big buff. I'm still hesitant. Still hesitant. I don't know. I'll wait. All right, let's do overdue books. Hello. Again, Uncle Miles. Good to see you. Have you come to borrow more books? No, I have come to help with your thing. The request that you requested. You sure did. Alright. What do we got? Several of our patrons have yet to bring their overdue books. Go find them. Alright. Get their addresses. Yep. Faye, who lives in Belheim Apartments. Clarice. Oh, I know Clarice. Don't you worry, I know Clarice. Raymond from the CPD. Alright, well, Raymond. We'll retrieve the books. Yes. Yes, I will. Okay. Hello. Long, long ago, in an era when mankind was divided by conflict into west and east, there lived a very kind girl in a certain town. The girl ardently treated those wounded in battle or ravaged by disease, gaining the admiration of everyone in town except for the ruling lord, who cared little for the girl, who nursed even enemy mercenaries back to health. One day the lord summoned a guardian knight. Have that pesky maiden slaughtered. That is fucking, what the fuck? Fuck. The Lord had had enough. He wanted the girl eliminated. Jesus! The girl lived alone in a house on a cliff above the sea. Knowing this, the Guardian Knight headed toward the house to carry out the deed. His plan was to attack her from behind after it had gotten dark. No one would suspect a thing. He hid in the forest near the house and waited. That night, the girl emerged from her house to draw water from the well. As the knight left his hiding spot, he heard a howl. A white wolf had appeared before him. Oh, a white wolf, huh? The white wolf stared at the knight with red eyes. It was as if it was there to protect the girl. The knight promptly tried to escape, but his feet slipped. He then tumbled down the cliff. When he came to, he found himself on a simple bed. Idly looking around, he saw the girl standing there in the kitchen. Noticing the bandages carefully wrapped around his body, he realized that the girl had saved him. "I'm relieved you woke up," the girl said, serving the knight a bowl of warm soup. Receiving such kindness from someone he tried to kill caused the knight to feel deeply ashamed. He came clean and told the girl his lord had commanded him to kill her. The girl was a little surprised when she heard that, but soon smiled as though unfazed. "Even still, I cannot just look away when a life granted by the goddess is in danger." The knight was moved by these words. For her to be so kind towards someone who might have killed her, she must be a daughter of the goddess. And he would have gone through with it if not for that white wolf. Thought sent a chill down his spine. He decided the white wolf must be a servant of the goddess, ordered to protect the girl. A few days later, when his body was fully healed, he thanked the girl, and it was now time to go back. He began to consider how he might convince his lord to change his mind. The girl joined him on his way to town to check upon her other patients. The knight pondered more. He asked the girl's opinion, but she seemed unbothered by the issue, not worrying whether or not others disliked her. As they approached the town, they noticed the light around this town showed red like a sunset. It was still noon. Finding it strange, the girl and knight ventured forth to find out what was happening. When they found sent horrified gasps from their mouths. The town was dyed red not by the setting sun, but by the flames of war. No, I bet none of that is relevant to anything. Guess what? I'm gonna become a priest. Okay. Hello. Alright, well, since we're here, we might as well go, talk to this fucker. Hey, dude. Return your book. The real culprit here is you. You have an overdue library book, bud. Is it porn? Managed to find it. Here you go. Women Who Changed the World. Now here's the thing. We can read these books before we turn them in. Let's see who's in the book Women Who Changed the World. Inspired you to check it. I bet you thought it was porn. Historic female figures and the incredible feats they've accomplished. I saw the title. I thought I was checking out a photo album with a bunch of hot chicks from across the continent. Thank you, Raymond. Alright. We're gonna read this book. Let's see all the people who we can identify from Women Who Changed the World. Well, here we go. Preface: the study of these great women. 1. Erebonian Empire. Leanne Sandlot. Let's open our notebooks and maybe take note of some of these names. The Valkyrie who led the Eisenritter in battle. Now, we have heard the word Eisenritter before. I don't remember where it came up. It was in something mentioned the Eisenritter. Here we go. Calvard Republic, Sheena Dirk. Activism behind the Democratic Revolution. Liberal Kingdom, Alicia II, from 100 Days War to Non-Aggression Pact. Figure, a term that applies to the shape of something when describing a woman. It may often be used to refer to her physical appearance. In this book, a Different meaning is intended a person who is influential or distinctive in some way. The influence of these great women who have profoundly followed their convictions continues to inspire and captivate others to this day. Shall retrace the history of these figures who have shaped this continent and paved the way for many other capable women to do the same. I am very interested in all three of those characters. What can you tell me about them? Why does the book end there? Ah. Alright. Clarice. You got a book you haven't turned in. Also, you seem to know Fran. Excuse me, Mrs. Seeker, and he just knows who she is? What about that whole thing of like, well, she seems familiar. Is it somebody I know? Is it... You just know who Mrs. Seeker is. Alright, well, then there goes that mystery. Here because of a support request we received from the city's library. Are you borrowing any books from the library that you've yet to return? Yeah. Afraid this book is long overdue. Suppose I'm becoming more forgetful with age. I'm sure Noelle wouldn't let me hear the end of this if she found out. Anyway, please wait here for a moment while I get it for you. Mark and the Witch. It's one of the most popular fairy tales at the library. Mark and the Witch. Is this in any way, like, important? It's the witch. There's Mark. There's a witch. There's no witch. It's not a witch. Show us the witch. There is a witch. There is so a witch. Oh, black-robed girl. Black-robed girl. Yeah, it's probably a witch. Anna, witch who lives in the forest. Wait a second. Didn't we hear that name before? Did we see that? Is that a name? I'm being legitimate here. I don't remember. I feel like I heard that name already. Oh, it's bugging me. I'll have to go back through the VODs and see if I recognize that name from something. Alright. Who am I finding in here? Who am I? Mr. Fay. Is that you? No. Oh. Yeah, I'm Wendy's friend, that's right. He's off on a business trip. Won't be back for 2 months. Well, how about, does he have a book? You reading it? Phooey. It's pretty boring. Train Fanatic Rex. Oh yeah, that sounds fucking boring. Alright. Train Fanatic Rex. Let's take a look at Train Fanatic Rex. Get some good trains in here. Train lovers far and wide. Erebonian Empire, Calvardian Republic. Yeah. Train Fanatics. Yeah, got those train fanatics. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, dude. I don't, that's not... Alright, now is there like a special secret fourth one? Super secret fourth one that you need to get the extra points? I don't think so, but... Is there... Here you go. Got the books. Go ahead and turn that in. Get me some shmoney. Boop. Good shit. Alright, and then the last one is at the IBC. So it's up this way. So we weren't allowed in here before, so this is like a new area. Here we go. Look at this place. Look how spectacular it is. Hey, bud. Well, IBC is starting up a new service. I wonder if that's related to the thing I'm doing. Hello. 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 It's been quite a while, hasn't it, Miss McDowell? Huh? Are you acquainted, Ellie? Hello, Lanfei. Indeed, it has been a while. I haven't seen you since you returned from your studies abroad. Reminds me, would you like me to inform Miss Croy of your arrival? She's currently overseeing Michelin's operations, but I'm sure she'd rush back if I notified her that you were here. Glad to hear that Belle's still keeping herself busy. That's okay, though. I'm not here to discuss anything important with her today. I'll visit her another day when I have the chance. Is that so? I'll send her your regards then. Wow, interesting. People know people. Look at these people knowing people. Mademoiselle's got connections in the IBC. Seem to be on pretty friendly terms. She continues to uphold her image of the perfect noble lady. I can hear you, you know. Are we here to get work done, Lloyd? Yep. You had a request. Explain the details. Alright, what we got? You may have read about it I did actually read about it in the finance section of the paper. I did, because I read the paper, because I'm an informed citizen of Crossbell. The IBC will soon be rolling out a new service to exchange Sepith. Essentially, our service will allow patrons to exchange Sepith at a higher rate than the average market value. Dope. Dope. So they're trying to amass a large reservoir of Sepith. We'll just pay more for Sepith. So people will give us more Sepith, and then we'll have a shitload of Sepith for all the nefarious plotting we plan to do. Oh, it's a bank, right? They probably need it on hand for it's basically money, right? Or at the very least, it's a commodity. So we're probably selling it off on the back end and making a shitload, right? Alright, well, we can beta test that. Sounds good, let's do it. $30 of each type. I got 4,000 of each type, so we're fine. Alright, let's do it. Hey, exchange. Wait, hold on. Ask about request? Okay, so we're gonna do exchange. Okay, good. So we want to do 30 of each, right? So, 30. We can spare that pretty easily because of New Game Plus. We're gonna get a shitload of money. Look at all this money we're about to get. Boop. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're getting some stuff, too. Damn. Keep the VIP card. Alright, cool. So we can do all of our exchanging here, huh? We're members. Alright, cool. So we'll turn in this quest. Oh, hello. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Been a great help, Chief. This kind of algorithm is especially challenging. Is that? Well, I guess we need to talk to these fuckers. I've not seen you in some time, Chief. Chief Roberts. That voice. Well, if it isn't Tio, how are you doing these days? Chief, is this man your boss? That is correct. He is my direct boss and the chief of the Orbital Staff Development Division. Specializes in Orbital computer networking and acts as the head of Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch. Suppose you could call him my supervisor. Everything appears to be running smoothly at that new division of the CPD. I'm quite relieved to see you doing well. But why don't you ever come by to deliver reports, Tio? I'm quite worried about you. Is that the official explanation behind your gracious delivery of an Orbital staff to the weapons shop for me? You know, now that I think about it, Wendy mentioned that somebody from the Foundation drops by pretty frequently. Well, you see, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. I've done it now. Tio's no doubt angry with me. But how can she expect me to leave a child like her to her own devices in a city like this? Your behavior is suspicious, Chief. What could you possibly mean? Please refrain from secretly leaving new equipment for me at different locations. I'm not trying to participate in a scavenger hunt. It's your point, Tio, and I'm terribly sorry for all of this. Truly, please don't be upset with me. It's precisely your behavior at times like this that upsets me, Chief. You're right, I understand. Well. Oh, Tio. Tio. Alright. So I want to do something here. Let me, let's go back here. Turn in this quest. Oops. Turn in this quest. As well. Cool and good, and good and cool and very good and very cool. I want to see one thing. Go back in here. You say anything interesting now? No. Yeah, that's all old shit. Okay. Nothing in here. And nothing new in here. Okay, good. Alright. Okay. I think we're kind of good with all the little side stuff. I'm pretty sure we've knocked out all the little side things. really the only question now is, do we want to, like, upgrade equipment and stuff? Although the other thing we can do... is we have something for Randy and for Ellie, right? So there we go. New decoration added. Startboard. And we can do one for Ellie. There you go. So those are points. We also haven't seen Tio's room. This is our first time seeing Tio's room. It's got a cat face on it. It's got cat faces. It's got cats. Little cat faces. Oh, Tio. Alright. I don't think I want to get any equipment at the moment. I feel like we could do that later. Probably do that later. I don't think there's any real need to do it now. So I think we're good. Although we did just get a boatload of money. Let's upgrade our weapons. At the very least, let's upgrade weapons. Because the good thing is, we can sell our old weapons. I know you're not supposed to do that in later games, but in these games, I think it's pretty much okay to sell the old weapons. Yeah, we can sell these. They're not worth much, but... There we go. Do you have a bravery badge? What does this do? Strength +5? Alright. Let's equip that on Randy. Make him hit even harder. Alright, so I think the next thing to do is to head out. I think we're good to head out. So let's go ahead and do that and get that started. I'm sure there's going to be a cutscene, yeah. Well, we missed the bus. It's because we were too busy fucking around town all for the past hour. When's the next one coming? Shouldn't be too long of a wait. According to the schedule here, the next bus will depart in approximately 2 hours. That is not efficient. 2 hours? Yeesh. Guess we could start our investigation somewhere else for today, but... Given the circumstances, could we not simply walk to Armorica village? Huh? Tio? Oh, you can't be serious. Judging by the distance shown on the map, I would estimate that it takes approximately 1.5 hours to walk there. Conversely, sitting and waiting for the next bus will see us there in 2.5 hours. As such, would it not be more efficient of us to walk to Armorica? When you spell it out like that, it certainly does make sense. I've actually heard stories of how beautiful the countryside along the road can be. Perhaps it'd be more enjoyable if we think of it as a fun little hiking trip, right? Dude, these gals seriously trying to convince themselves this will be a fun little stroll. It's painfully obvious they've never trekked the highway by foot. What are you two whispering about? Nothing really. You know, monsters tend to roam around the highways. You two okay with that? I hadn't thought of that. Well, we ventured into the geofront, though, so I think we'll be fine if we run into a few monsters here and there. Additionally, I still need to accumulate more combat data for my Orbital staff. I would actually prefer some additional combat experience. Alright, you convinced me. Let's walk then. Actually looking forward to this a little now. Prepared us lunch, we could have a cute little countryside picnic. That is true. We should arrive at the village by noon, however. Perhaps we can have lunch there once we arrive. Hey Randy, it's up to us to protect them if they get worn out on the way there. Don't worry, I got this, man. Alright, well we got Tangram Gate ahead, and we also have our Morica village. This is the path to the Calvard border. This is the Calvard side of the world. Makes sense, because it's leaving off of the East Street, which is very Eastern-inspired. Alright, well, we can explore this place a little bit. Got monsters. Oh, he's getting pissed. That didn't go well. Alright, are you scanned? You are scanned, okay. Don't do that. Don't do that, it's rude. Goodbye. Nailed it. Nailed it. Treasure. Ah, goddess, this hurts. The grass is clipping right through me. Oh, that's good. I forgot about that. That's really good. What we got here? Mirage Sabbath? Shit, yeah. You take those. What's this? Leather jacket. It was a good thing I didn't buy any. Welcome to Crossbell Watchtower. We don't know what it's for either. Denim jacket. A leather jacket. Well, the denim jacket is probably good for you, right? Yeah. So let's we'll do hand-me-downs, I guess. Hey, bud. Are you scanned? Yep. Them level ups. Hell yeah. Nothing back there. Can't climb up there. Alright, really can't do anything else here, so that's it for that. I think, are we going to try to get to our Morica village before closing out tonight? I think so, or at least we'll get to like the halfway point. Because these routes are fairly long. Yeah, these are fairly long. Multiple... that shit. Alright, well. Multiple screens of maps. So. We'll get a little of the way there. And we'll probably get there in full next time. Level ups for Tio and Ellie. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Damn. That's a lot of experience. It's a hell of a lot of experience. Hold on. Yeah, okay, we did. Hell yeah. Got another level up. I guess we're under... are we, like, somewhat under-leveled, maybe? I don't think so, but... Rude. Rude. Nice. Good shit. Love when that happens. They're almost at level 8. It's wild. Silver brooch. Thought you were supposed to serve the people, but here you are helping yourself. Yeah, well, that's just how that goes. Sumi, what's the silver brooch? Prevents poison. What's this do? Prevents poison and defense up. Alright, well. Hell yeah. Alright, what's down here? More enemies. The track is called Get Over the Barrier. It's so on the nose, it's causing brain damage. Alright, oh my god, we got so many monsters. Oh, we're ambushed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad news for us. We'll just level up again and get those heals. Get those free heals from leveling up. Who even needs, like, tier and stuff? I mean, you could call this grinding, but it's not really grinding. It's just we're fighting the enemies that are on the route the way we're going. So, basically all we're doing here. What we got here? Got Row. Alright. I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to fish. Maybe I'll look up a fishing guide and see, like, A, when I can actually get the fishing notebook or whatever to keep track of all the fish. And B, like, what, I don't remember, like, what the prize is for, like, completing the fishing notebook. I don't think I did it. But I'm sure you get something from the fishing guild for doing it. I don't know. Not, like, too stressed about it. What do we got here? Dumplings, more fishing bait. Got him. I'm still level 9, dude. You're gaining so much fucking experience, it's absurd. In the box, what we got? Sepith, sweet. Contents of this chest, brought to you by the International Bank of Crossbell. Visit us for premium Sepith exchange rates. Indeed. You are not kidding. Alright, what's the map button? What button is the map? Not that one. Is it? There it is. Alright. So that's Tangram Gates. This is the halfway point. So let's continue beating up monsters. And then... then we will, I think we get a cutscene at the halfway mark. I think. Oh, he's up there. Hello. Out. Out. Hell yeah. Big damage. So much damage. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop doing that. That's rude. Alright, don't ambush me, no! Alright, we're getting a lot of damage. Let's heal up. Rude. Nice. Love to see that. Love to see that. What do we got here? EP charge. Nice. It's empty, but the woodwork is amazing. Is it chestnut? Ha ha. Chest puns. We got chest puns. You want chest puns? We got them. Dear bomb. We take those. We take those. Hello. Steel wrist. Can you feel how hard this chest is? I could bench press your entire party. What does a steel wrist do? Prevents faint. All right, let's have you get prevent faint. That's fine. I'm okay with that. All right, here we are. Hit a fork in the road. Pretty sure we have to go north in order to reach our Morka village. Right on the left will take us there. This is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. Agreed. I did not anticipate how strenuous of a hike it was. These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You two look like you're about to pass out. Sounds like it's about time we took a breather. What do you say, ladies? No, I think I'll be okay. What about you, Tio? As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere. As long as you're okay with it. You can always ask good old Randy here for a piggyback ride, or would you rather ride on my shoulders? Pass, I do not wish to be treated like a child. Furthermore, I doubt you would be satisfied with someone of my stature riding your back, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, true enough, I'd rather have a chick with a voluptuous... Wait a sec, don't make me have to be some weirdo. I was trying to be nice. Got him. Alright. So we've reached the halfway point. Let me deal with the monsters here. Nice and easy. Got a monster right here. Beat the shit out of the monsters. Love that overkill. Alright, so this is... Oh, hello. Space Sepith. This is Tangram Gate. Calvardian border. Can't go that way. It's a bus stop. New enemies. Stop. Alright, they've been... Uh-oh. Okay, well, clearly we gotta do this shit. Got him. Oh, we got Shining Palm. Shining Palm. Can I? Hell yeah. Got him. Beautiful. I didn't check if I had it scanned or not. I probably didn't. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Can't do that. Alright. How we doing? How we doing? Good shit. We're clear. Alright, so with that, before we go ahead and jump ahead into the next area, let's go ahead and drop a save, and we will wrap up here for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch, or after the fact on the Twitch VODs, or after the fact on the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Today is the 7th. Thursday is the 10th. Okay, so October 10th. Thursday, October 10th will be the next stream, 7 p.m. Eastern Time till about 9:30-ish. And we will pick up right where we left off here with our trek towards Armorica Village that Ellie and Tio are sincerely regretting. But we are going to open all the treasure chests and fight all the monsters and get nice and buff and all that good stuff. And then we will make our way to Armorica Village, where we will begin our investigation into what the hell's going on with these weird wolf things. And why they're, like, fucking up the crops and fucking up Armorica Village. Like, that seems very, very mean. And also, what does that have anything to do with Turf Wars? What does that have to do with Wazi and Vald and Ravach and Heiwei and who knows? There's all kinds of weird stuff going on, and as early Trails games go, there's always a whole bunch of different weird stuff going on, and the key to the game is, like, figuring out how it all fits. It's not going to fit in ways you expect it to fit, that's for damn sure. And that's going to be how we're going to proceed. We're just going to see what we can figure out, and we are detectives, and we have detective intuition, and we can kind of try to piece this together into a larger mosaic, and then how is that going to connect into what happened in Trails in the Sky? That's another thing. We have Estelle and Joshua around. They have made their appearance, and they are stupid, suck-ass bracers. And we don't like bracers in this house. Bracers are glory hogs, and we're better than them. And we need to prove it. So we will figure all of that out in next time, hopefully. And we'll start with making it to Armorica Village. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream on Thursday, where we will continue Trails from Zero. Good night.